freaks, check out my headphones. Look what's on them. A praying mantis. A baby praying mantis. I like this. Cool, huh? He's jamming out. I don't know where it came from, but I am going to McDonald's. So I guess I'll put him on their bush. He'll be just fine in there. Here's the problem you have in my town. You have nice lawn, nice lawn, nice lawn. Next to a what the? Seriously? You freaks know how to get these spider webs off these bushes? They're everywhere. It's real simple. Grab yourself a blower. Remember when the moles attacked this edge right here? Take a look. There's this little metal flashing that's all along in here. It sticks out in certain areas, not every part. Anyway, the edge is starting to come back a little bit, except right there where it was really bad with the moles. That's because I just walked along like smashing it down, and then I'd trim it the next, and then before I would start, each time I'd walk like that and then trim it again. So, what do we got? It is what it is. It's better than it was. Somebody's cutting grass over there. Wish I could see their mower. It might have been a pretty one. There's your shady aftermath. 48 all the way around. Just a trimmer, the mower, the blower. There's your edge. These yards are kind of rare. I wish I had more of them, but in the city, really probably just in this little area of our town is the only place you're going to find a big yard with no fences all the way around it and stuff. So yeah, I got a few of them. It's good enough. I'll get more in the future. Alright, freaks. To answer some of your questions, yes, I do still have the yard with the 7 oak trees that drop sticks everywhere that didn't have me do a cleanup. Notice I put a stick in here so I didn't hit this. Looks like an old clothesline pole. And there's the pile. They didn't want to clean up. There you go. Whoa, see? Poke your eye out, right? Look at these things hanging down here. Look at that, it's up onto their roof. Look at this mess. And all this stuff will be down next time I show up. I'll have to probably move all of that. So the reason I keep this yard around is because it's a good one for the 48. All you do is you just lay an edge, go right along there, and just sort of buzz around a couple of trees, 7 trees you go around, and then it's just smooth sailing. So That's the only reason it's still around. 7 giant oak trees. Sticks all season. August, still picking up sticks. And then in a couple months, it'll be covered in leaves. And that's when I will just run away. I might have to sub that work out to someone else that actually wants to work their butt off. I don't care if I get anything or not. Just do the work for me. Holy crap. You know what? Maybe I'll show you the backyard or something. So if this yard looks similar to the one with the moles in it, that is because it's 1 block over. And this is the area that I can find the yards that even a 0 turn could be used on. A lot of them around here do not have fences, which is cool, and that's a big time saver. No gates to worry about, but also less trimming. So it's kind of slim pickings for these. Like I said, there's really like 8 blocks, and 8 streets, and they're probably about 6 blocks long. And so that's it. If you don't have one of the yards on those streets, then the rest is small little chain link fences and gates and terraces and wacky stuff. You got to pick and choose, and maybe you get some corner lots that you can fit some nice, walk behinds and standers on, but the rest of it, it's small mower city. And that's just the way it is, but it's cool. I actually do one more right down the street from this yard that I have only showed you once, and I think that might have been in 2013 or 14 on this channel. I don't know. I've only showed it to you once. It has the oasis in the backyard. They have well water, so I don't care if the biggest drought of all time is happening. Their yard is green, and I mean looking nice and cuts like a champ. I think I've only showed it to you once. It's a secret yard, and I really don't want to film it because I don't want to lose it, and it's a really good one. But other than that, here you go. Back and forth we go. I used my shoot blocker, cleaned up the little leaves right here by the boulevard, did a couple passes. I made sure to keep the stripes, evened out for you freaks. So if I had to go back and forth, I would do I would go up the light colored row. Right, so whichever way you're going, go up the light colored row and you won't mess up your striping pattern. So there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and mulch those leaves up really good. Like I said, man, all these oak trees, you're gonna have leaves and sticks all year long, which can be a PETA, but not as bad as the fall. That's the real PETA. Woo! I'm scared already just thinking about it.
Alright, all done. Time to look at the finished product, but first, look at this mower. It's still nice and clean. Just some grass around the chute blocker area. Notice how I have that blocker angled down just enough where everything can fly out, but nothing can fly up and into a window. I did 2 passes here blowing everything onto this property so it wouldn't go over there and upset the neighbors, because they've always been cool to me and I didn't want that to change. Now in between the houses here, it's super dry from all the trees. There's no moisture in the ground. You're never going to grow anything there except a dust tornado. And today is payday at this property. I'm getting paid for 4 visits. I don't like to go past 4 visits because I have let people pay every 8 times before. And what happens? Somebody eventually burns you. And 8 is a hard loss to take. Yeah, so be leery of that. I like when you pull away and ding, you get a pay right that day on your phone. But they're not all like that.
See this yard, freaks? Looks nice and green, right? Well, it's crabgrass because they sprayed for crabgrass. That's what it looks like when it starts to die. But they got a little bit on this side of the property line. Don't go any farther over, please, or I'll be out of business. There you go. Crabgrass grows even in the dry season. It's green, money's green. Keep that over there. I like my crabgrass. Makes me cash.
It's 2025 and I don't make a whole lot of videos anymore. So if you don't want to miss any, and I'm talking new ones and the random old ones too, but the newer ones will be on this channel and they will be on Don't Be Scared Exploring. That's pretty much only new stuff. So yeah, don't be scared.